luxurious fairway hills. Today, I have a special treat for each and every one of you. Introducing Tommy Two Gloves. Today, Tommy Two Gloves and I will be doing match play. There you got it. Let's get it. Great follow through. What's up, Scooter Nation? It's your boy, Scooter McGavin, and we're back. And here's Tommy Two Gloves with his tee shot. And as you can see, well, it didn't turn out too well for him.
Here's a nice piece of shit.
Yeah, Tommy pulled the what we call the old chunkaroo here off the tee. And his second shot's going to play rather long. But this hole isn't extremely long, so he should be fine. As you can see, I'm going to play my neon green Vice golf ball today. And let me tell you something about these Vice golf balls. These things are like hitting heaven off of the tee. They fly nice and straight. They feel good. They look good. They're just good. And as you can see from this tee shot, balanced, square, good golf ball, it all leads to, well, a good shot. Take off into space, golf ball. Take off into space. Goodbye. See you in a few. As you can see here, Tommy has left himself in quite the predicament. Ball is above his feet, which is going to promote a draw. And like he knows what he's doing, hits a nice, beautiful draw right in front of the green. So as you can see here, Tom is taking his third shot. And no, I have not hit my second shot yet. Am I making fun of him? Kinda. Is it nice? No. But he makes a good swing from 90 yards. So here we are with my second shot. And boy, did I leave myself in a predicament. I can either punch it under the tree here and possibly end up on the freeway back there hitting one of those nice cars. Or I could go ahead and try to go up over the tree. I decide I'm going to go up over the tree. God forbid I hit somebody's Tesla on the road back there. Elon Musk would be quite furious with me. Had I not pushed this shot, it would have been a nice shot. So here we are with my birdie chip. As you can see, had I hit it straight, probably would have been pretty nice. Distance I'm happy with, but direction, no bueno. All I'm thinking here is get it up there close, make a nice little par putt, because Tom's on for his par putt. So my boy Two Gloves here has left himself quite a long putt. But as you can see here, he made a heck of a stroke and left himself in a legitimate position to get a bogey, putting all the pressure back on me. Now, what you haven't seen here is I have looked at this putt from every conceivable angle, and I am just asking that the Nancy Lopez gods come down and channel themselves through me and allow me to put this right inside the cup there with a good firm pace. But as you can see here, I didn't do that. So I left the door open for Tommy to get his bogey and potentially tie the hole. And as you can see here at the end, with such grace, Tom concedes the putt. So check out that win, folks. This is a tough putt, but with the wind makes it tougher. Tom pulls it a little bit to the left, scooters up one after one. I hate this hole. So here we are at hole number 2. It's a par 5, 560 yards from tee to green. I absolutely despise this hole, but I have been playing it pretty well as of late, especially the tee shot. As you can see here, I've channeled my inner, I don't know whoever good golfer it is, and I made a nice move on this ball, and despite the wind, the ball went tearing through the wind because it's a Vice golf ball, and I made a heck of a tee shot. Tommy Two Gloves coming straight at you, and as you can see, he's got the swagger of a champion. Tom steps up here like he knows what the heck he's doing. Puts a pretty good swing on the ball, but the ball ends up on the dreaded hill and leaves him a tough second shot. Ah, the dreaded hill of death, and Tom has found it. Let me tell you, I have found this hill many times, and it is not fun. But Tom is smart here and does a little punchy down to where he can go for his third shot. Second shot coming up here on this par 5. And at this point, I'm in the driver's seat because Tom, as you can see, is right in front of me with his third shot. I'm thinking, just put it up there, man. Go for it in 3. You're good to go. But the golf gods got me, and I put a little bit of a draw on this, and I ended up over near the trees. Third shot coming at you here from Tommy Two Gloves. He's on a nice flat area thanks to his punchy. Had Tom went for it, there is a creek in front of him. He possibly could have dumped it right into there. But he's got a good shot, puts a pretty good swing on it. Because I have a low budget, I missed both my shot and Tommy's shot. But you didn't miss anything. They sucked. So does anybody notice anything about the quality of this video? I do. This, my friends, Scooter Nation, is me upping my game. This footage has been shot on a GoPro Hero Black. I went out before my next shot and I bought one. Then I came back to the course. I charged it up while I was going there. And this is the beautiful footage you got now. Watch this water fly off this ball. All right, Scooter Nation, this is going to be a long clip. So old Tommy Two Gloves pulled the trigger a little bit too early, and I was not able to get his chip onto the screen. So he is actually putting for a double bogey. I am putting for a par. So everyone out there looking in is like, man, Scooter, what an advantage you got here. Well, one would think that now, wouldn't they? But this is not an easy putt. It's a downhill putt. I walked it off. It's over 20 feet. The green's in terrible condition. The wind's blowing really bad. And all I want to do is nestle that little puppy right up there next to the hole and just take it home. Just go home, ball. But I make a nice choppy little action here at the ball, which when I'm putting bad is what I do. And I've left myself a crappy putt here. Now, what I'm banking on here is Tom to make this because, well, Tom makes these putts sometimes. And as you can see, bam! Bottom of the cup. Channeled his inner Nancy Lopez. So here I am with this little one to win the hole. And, well, not feeling too confident about it. Because, again, downhill, I run it too far past, then I'm really screwed. There it goes. It stayed out. So, both double bogeys. Still one up after 2. That's a lot of weeds! So here we are at hole number 3. This hole is playing 137 yards today, and as you can see, the sun is beaming down on my beanie. But that beaming down on my beanie gave me 0 luck because I hit this one bad and short. So here we're set for Tommy Two Gloves tee shot on this 137-yard par 3. Note to self, shooting into the sun is a bad idea. Maybe should move the camera to a different angle next time. So after multiple failed attempts at setting up my GoPro on this slope, I had to recruit Tommy Two Gloves to come over and film this for me, taking some valued time away from him actually looking at his putt. What a trooper to do this for me. Not a great shot I just hit here, but I'm on the green. So this next clip is entirely too long. I get it. But I wanted everyone out there in Scooter Nation to see this entire process play out. Old Thomas Two Gloves made it on 1, so he is actually putting for birdie. Now this putt should go from left to right. But as you can see here, it actually stayed out there. But I think he played it a little bit too far left. As you can see, old Tommy is super ticked off about what just happened because he is a perfectionist. So my putt, same deal. Should go left to right. I'm thinking just put it a ball outside and let it fall in the cup. Didn't want to Nancy Lopez this one, well, because I just didn't feel like Nancy Lopezing this one. Anticipation is building. Will this go in the hole? For par. Choppy. Not a good putt. In for bogey. So now old Tommy has this knee knocker for par. And as you can see, he drowns out the wind, the kids screaming in the background, and flushes it down the hole.
Be careful, I thought I saw a Sasquatch in the sand trap.
So check this out, Scooter Nation. Guess who has the tee for the first time all day? Tommy Two Gloves. Tommy Two Gloves is going to make the most of this opportunity. I just feel it. This is a par 4, pretty straightforward hole. You don't want to be right. You don't definitely want to be left, but it's manageable if you're just in the trees to the right. And as you can see here, Tommy put a pretty good swing on it, but he's a little right. Next on the tee box, ya boy, Scooter McGavin. So I pull my trusty 3-wood here, and man, did I munch this one. I hit a nice one down the kind of the center of the fairway. It started drifting a little right, but I clipped the branch, and man, did I get a good kick. That's because I have clean living, folks. Clean living. That's what got me that kick. So check this trickery out. Now, old Tommy said he was going to go through the trees, right between those two trees in front of him. But watch what he pulls off. Magic. So here I am setting up for my second shot. And I got to keep this thing to the left because I got trees to my right. It's 102 yards. I'm just trying to get this thing up there on the green and make a putt. Knowing that Tom is chipping for his third shot, I'm in the driver's seat. Put the hammer down, bro. Hammer down. Tom ranged his third shot at 69 yards, and then this happened. Besides me being completely creeped out, Tom told me that he would tell me later what he was laughing at, but he never told me. So here is my birdie putt. And as you can see, that beautiful neon green Vice golf ball sitting there on the green. So gorgeous. So I walked this one off. I am obviously putting uphill. And I'm putting uphill from, I don't know, about 30 feet. And as you can see, Tom is over there fiddle farting around. And I think eventually he wanders off into the woods for some odd reason. I think to find the ball. He saw a colored ball, so he decided he would go find it. Good on you, mate. Good on you. So again, I got this little choppy thing going on with my putter, but it actually turned out pretty good. I had a nice little tap in there for par, and I don't even think Tom's watching. But as you can see, gentleman's game, I tap it in and get my par. So after several minutes of fiddle farting in the woods for that colored ball, Tom returns to the green. Had he watched the previous putt, he might have seen that it didn't move at all. Scooter's up 1 after 4. That fella right there is going to get some ticks. Ah, the old frontal view. So this is the par 5, number 5 hole. Pretty straightforward hole, under 500 yards. You hit it down the guts, relatively long, and hey, you got a shot for eagle. But as you can see here, I went righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Right it is. So here at the Real Scooter McGavin, we spare no expenses to give you the best up-to-date technology known to man. Watch this shot tracer technology. Look at that beautiful arc. So here's my mud-laden second shot on the par 5. I went ahead and cleaned that mud off because, well, mud on a ball is no bueno, and this is winter rules. So remember on the last hole when I got a little bit of help from a tree branch? Well, I hit this one pretty flush, and this tree branch, well, knocked me right out into the middle of the fairway. Thank you, tree. God love you. Tommy Two Gloves put himself in a great position for his layup. Right smack dab in the middle of the fairway. Way to go, Tom. Way to go. So several factors against me here. As you can see, we got a couple little rugrats down there in the corner. Just down there having a good time. Well, you know what? You're probably thinking, Scooter, are you at all scared that you might hit those kids and potentially hurt them? No. I am that accurate. Not to mention I got the sun right in my face. I make a good swing and plop right on the green. I gotta talk really fast because this is a really short clip. Tom has the same things at play here. Rugrats to the right, sun in the face. Does he make a good shot? Yes, he does. So check out these two shots. And as you can see me here, I'm walking off my birdie putt and I'm thinking about 13 feet. I honestly didn't see this putt moving much, but this green is in terrible condition. I would say Tom's probably about 15 feet. Side hill, not much movement. It's a makeable putt. These are two legit birdie putts, except for this pothole of a green. Tragedy. Tom puts a good stroke on it, but dang, stays outside the hole, outside left. Now, I did concede this putt to Tom. If not, he would have been disqualified on the spot. I don't know if you know this or not, but USGA officials are everywhere. They'll pop out of the woods. Disqualify you. So here we go. I didn't see much movement in this putt. I was very confident. Even told Tom this is done, signed, sealed, delivered. But again, choppy, short stroke, no bueno. On to the next. Noise khakis. So raise your hand if you want to see a tee shot. My hand's up. Hole number 6, par 321 yards. Didn't hit this one great, but I hit it good enough to get it over the sand trap and in halfway decent position for a chip. Way to go. What is about to ensue here is comedy gold. Please enjoy this as much as I did.
Poop again!
So after finally ridding myself of all those cramps I got underneath my ribcage from laughing so hard, you know those ones you can't get rid of? I finally composed myself to get this audio out for this next clip. And unfortunately, Tom tattoos this one way across the green. Sorry, Tom. So check out this sweet POV action. Tom decided he wanted to get right there behind and get some really good action shots. I'm not sure how I feel about Tom being so close at that point, but I powered through it and made a pretty good chip. Not only does Tommy Two Gloves have an exceptionally long putt here, but he's got to drown out the traffic in the background and ignore that hillbilly walking on the path right there in front of him. This could be the putt of the century, folks, but one revolution short. So here we go, folks, with my par putt. And I need to channel my inner Nancy Lopez because I can't let this putt get away from me. If I make this putt, I'll be 2 up with 3 to play and put the pressure on Tom. Buckets. Watch them critters in them there weeds. So here we are at the expansive hole number 7. It's a par 4, 304 yards. I got my 3 hybrid out today, and folks, if you want to see how to hit a 3 hybrid, repeatedly watch this video. I absolutely crushed this ball. My vice ball goes into space. Goodbye, vice ball. Talk about your clutch moments in sports history, folks. Tommy Two Gloves knows he's got to put one right down the guts and long because that's where I am. And here he Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's pause this. Let's go to an alternate universe. Let's call it a metaverse, where Tom has the ability to replay this in a different time, in a different space. Will it happen? Here we go. There's no way that he'll do this wrong a second time. He's got a chance to correct his wrongs? Will he make it right? Will he prevail like we all know that he can? We're all rooting for you, Tom. Different universe, Tom. Oh, well, same result. As you can see here, folks, Tom has left himself in another precarious predicament. He pulls out the 3-wood, and all he wants to do is get a nice little draw on this ball, and daggone it, he does. Here we are with Tommy Two Gloves' third shot. Now, with this ball being above his feet, he's going to pull it a little bit, and daggone it, he does. Just a little to the left. Here I am setting up for my second shot. I have 59 yards, so I'm going to use a 58-degree wedge. Would I use a 58-degree wedge if I was hitting 58 yards? Maybe. Who knows? But they don't make a 59-degree wedge, so I use a 58-degree wedge. What you guys don't hear in the background is the psychological warfare going on. Tom telling me I'm going to hit it in the pond. But I prevail. So right at this juncture, my GoPro was about to die, and unfortunately, it dies right in the middle of Tom's backswing. Alright, Scooter Nation, so we're just going to go ahead and let this one play out. As you can see, I'm putting for birdie, and Tom's putting for bogey. Now, a lot of you might think, man, Scooter, you got this in the bag. But a lot of you haven't seen me putt or play golf. These putts right here, well, they give me the willies. I really wish Nancy Lopez could come down and putt it herself, but she doesn't, so it's up to me. I got to get it close. And dag nabbit, I do. I got that left for par, and now Tom has to make that bogey putt in order to have a chance. Tom's pretty clutch with these putts, so let's see how this plays out. Just to the right. Tom's putt is conceded. I knock it in for par. Scooter wins 3-2. What a great match with a good buddy. I think I'm stuck. So there you have it, Scooter Nation. This is the conclusion of the first of many match play between your boy, the real Scooter McGavin, and my boy, Tommy Two Gloves. Remember, you golfers out there, may your drives be long and in the fairway, and may your putts hit the bottom of the cup every time. See everybody real soon.